In this module, we learn about the fuel, characteristics of fuel, fossil fuels, coal, and petroleum. Every day in your life, train, car, aeroplanes, buses are moving. Are they living beings? They are not living beings, but they are moving. From where they get the energy? Yes, they get the energy from fuels. As we get energy by eating food, so these car, buses, train are running because there is something that provide them energy, and that something is known as fuel. Now the question is, what is fuel? Substances that produce heat and light energy on burning are called fuels. Some commonly used fuel are wood, coal, cow dung, cakes, kerosene, LPG, petrol, and diesel. Based on their physical state, fuels can be classified as solid, liquid, or gaseous. Solid fuels. Fuels that exist in solid state at room temperature are called solid fuels. Wood, charcoal, cow dung cakes, agriculture waste, core, and coal are examples of solid fuels. Liquid fuels. Fuels that exist in liquid state at room temperature are called liquid fuels. Kerosene, petrol, diesel, and fuel oil are some examples of liquid fuels. Fuels that exist in gaseous state at room temperature are called gaseous fuel. Petroleum gas, natural gas, and biogas are some examples of gaseous fuel. All combustible substance cannot be used as fuel. This is because all fuels produce heat and light on burning. But the choice of fuel depends for domestic and industrial use depends upon its cost, efficiency, availability, and the extent of pollution it causes. So, for the choice of a good fuel, we can discuss here about the characteristic of a good fuel. Some important characteristic of an ideal fuel are: first is it should have a high calorific value. A good fuel should have high calorific value, that is, it should produce large amount of heat on burning. We will discuss about the calorific value later. Second characteristic of fuel is ignition temperature. It should be low but well above the room temperature. If the ignition temperature is too low, the fuel will catch fire very easily. And if it is very high, the fuel has to be heated for a long time before it can be catch fire. The fuel should be safe to handle, store, and transport. It should not cause pollution on burning. It should have a moderate rate of combustion and should release heat in a controlled manner. It should be fairly cheap and easily available. Now we will discuss about the important characteristic of a fuel, and that is its calorific value. In simple terms, the higher the calorific value of a fuel, the more heat it produces when burned. Thus, the higher the calorific value of a fuel, the better fuel it is. Calorific value of a fuel is defined as the amount of heat produced in kilojoules when 1 gram of a fuel is completely burned. The unit of representing calorific value is kilojoule. Calorific value is expressed in kilojoule per gram. Here is some fuels with their calorific value are listed. As you know that highest calorific value of a fuel means produces large amount of heat. Now in this, hydrogen is considered the best fuel as it has the highest calorific value. Hence, it is considered the best fuel. But it is not an ideal fuel. It is not used as a domestic fuel because it is highly inflammable. Here are the difficulties in the transport, storage, and handling. Therefore, it is used as a fuel, but where it is absolutely necessary, just like rocket fuel. Now, the second is methane and LPG. Both methane and LPG are fairly high calorific value. They burn with a smokeless fire and therefore do not cause pollution. They are easily stored and transported. Hence, they are ideal for use as domestic fuels. We have learned about the different fuels that gives the energy and we perform our work, but from where these fuels obtained? These fuels are obtained from nature. They are referred as natural resources. Natural resources are of two types: renewable resources or inexhaustible resources. Non renewable resources or exhaustible resources. Renewable resources, it is also known as inexhaustible resources. These are the resources on which there is a limitless supply. Sunlight and air are example of inexhaustible resources. Non-renewable resources means exhaustible resources. They are the resources which is limited in supply. Their overuse should therefore be avoided. Fossil fuels, forests and wildlife are example of exhaustible resources. Let us discuss about the fossil fuels means coal, petroleum and natural gas and their limitations in detail.